Hey everyone, PokeGold back with another video. Today I'm going to be opening some mail I got of recent cards that I purchased to grade with PSA. So I've got 11 cards total, varying in different prices, and what I'll do is I'll let you know how much roughly I paid for them and then what the expected profit can be. So we'll get right into it. All right. And the fun thing is, again, I haven't really been tracking what each of these cards are. That's nice. All right. It's always interesting to see kind of how people mail their cards. Everyone does it differently. So Metagross, this is a common one I've been buying. Probably bought this for like about $10. PSAs of these 10 still go for like $100. It's a great ROI card right now. I think they're getting a bit pricier as people catch on to this. Left right centering is really bad. It's a shame. The corners are great. It's actually, the back is really, really good on this. Look at that. But that centering, that's, I think, a bit over that 60-40 split PSA follows. I think it's 60-40 they do. And what 60-40 means is if it's, left or right side heavy, 60% to 40%, they'll still give it a PSA 10. This I don't think passes, but it might. All right. I'm worried about this one. This envelope came completely bent. Took it out of the mailbox. So now let's see how this came through. Hopefully not damaged. And it does happen. If you don't pack your cards well, they obviously run the risk of being damaged. Looks like it's just in a hard sleeve. Ninetales. This is one of my new favorite cards to purchase. I love the art. Again, similar to the Metagross. Buy these for like probably a little more expensive. They're like $15 to buy, but PSA 10s of these are going for like $120, $130, $140. So again, a really good card that has a lot of potential from an ROI perspective. Geez, look at, did you see that on the back? Oh my goodness. The centering, I must have been missing this, but the centering in the front actually is pretty good. Yeah. What was that? Let's see if I can get that on camera. It's like a little mark. That might come off though. The centering's terrible. Look at that. Left, right. The corners are pretty good again. Similar to the Metagross, actually. No, but the Metagross and Ninetales are two of my favorite cards from recent sets. The Eevee from Twilight Masquerade, super popular. Like PSA 10s go for like $350, maybe more at this point. I don't know. It reminds me of the geez, what the heck? It reminds me of the Magikarp, honestly, from I think it's Paldea Evolved. That I want to say Magikarp when it first released was going for like $30, $40, $50, and then it just shot up in price. Jeez, what is this? These are all just ungraded cards, so this is okay, interesting. What is in this? It's like a this is some of the more crazy packaging that I've received. Let's get all the trash out of here. What is this? It's like almost like a phone case. Huh. I don't know what this is. Let's see if I can open it. All right. This is the first time I've gotten a card like this. This is pretty interesting. Some cardboard. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Got a little glass case here. This is pretty fancy. Thank you to whoever packed this card. This is, you got the screw down case. This is pretty cool. I got this actually really cheap. It was like $30. I was kind of surprised. Might be a little whitening in that corner. I don't have a screwdriver on me, so I can't really inspect if that's just dust or not. It's hard to capture. It's very minor. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see it on camera. This is nice, honestly. It was pretty cheap. I think this is a good card. If you can get these in the right price range, some of the Temporal Forces cards are pretty good. That was interesting. Interesting packaging there, but I appreciate, you know, those cases aren't necessarily cheap, and it feels pretty good quality. All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, what the heck? Do you see this? Look at that. Just taped raw. There's no case on this to the cardboard. What the heck? That's terrible. That's terrible. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, I'm a bit nervous to pull this off. It's not even paint, like, I'm hoping it just doesn't damage the card. All right. Let's see how this came out. Oh man. Ninetales, are you okay in there? All right. Well, the front doesn't really look damaged. The centering's pretty decent. I think it made it out actually fine. I don't see any dents really on this. It's kind of surprising. But this actually looks pretty good, which is solid. I'll do a recap at the end of all the cards I bought. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Let me know in the comments, you know, what cards you all are buying, either if it's to grade or just for enjoyment. I'd be interested to know. And what my channel is, you know, it focuses a lot on the financial side of Pokemon, which some people like, some people don't like as much, which is fine. But I'm also a collector as well. And a lot of times I'll use the money I make from investing or grading to fund my own collection. I have a couple cards that came in actually that I bought for my own collection recently. I'll show them at the end of the video. All right, just slip this one out. Chien-Pao. So I was doing research and I actually saw that if you can get these at the right price, PSA 10 sell for decently about like $100+ bucks. That looks pretty good. I don't know if that is corner damage or not. It's hard to tell. It's not whitening. It's great art. All right. And let me know if there's anything I could be doing, showing when I do these openings. Let me know in the comments. Happy to provide any type of commentary or information overall. All right, Kirlia. I made a video reviewing Scarlet and Violet, the first set in the series that came out, and how Kirlia is super hard to grade, but costs a lot for PSA 10. I think PSA 10 goes for like around $200, 150, $200. But the PSA 10 rate of a Kirlia is like just under 20%. Centering is actually really good on this. Oh, what the heck? This is completely scratched up. You see that on the camera? Completely scratched. Wow. It's a shame too. The back is relatively clean. There's a little whitening on this corner. Yeah, that's weird. You don't see a lot of cards with scratches or surface areas because they're new. You know, they're right out the pack. So that's odd that it was that worn down already. What the heck? Some people, that is not how you should pack a card. There should be some level of protection. What is it? Oh, it's a more expensive one too. Ghastly, $18. I wish I got this for $18. I didn't. I can tell you that one. These Ghastlies typically cost around $30 to $35. They still have a pretty decent premium. Is that a little mark there? Let's see if I can get the camera to focus in. I don't think I can. Does that come off though? I don't think so. Okay. Some of these cards in the new sets, I don't know if it's just from the packs. When I rip the packs, they usually come out pretty clean, so I don't know if it's from handling. They come a little damaged. All right, what's next? Another Ninetales, surprise, surprise. So when I pick out cards, I'm not scared to buy multiple of them. I think actually buying multiple is good. All right, the centering on this is great. Corners are good. Last corner, nice. This one's definitely that's a good one. 3 cards left. Not sure what's left. Might be more. I know I bought a ton of Ninetales. I bought a ton of Metagrosses. I'll keep buying those too. Okay. Pack inside the pack. But again, I have a whole sheet that tells me what cards to buy and not buy. That's what I follow. And Ninetales and Metagross, as you can see from what I'm buying, are at the top of my sheet. The Eevee from Twilight Masquerade is also at the top of my sheet. I think I only have one that I've bought. I don't know if I graded it already or not. I did a 42 card submission a couple weeks ago. So hopefully, once that's back, I'll do an unboxing. Yeah, this is it's a little whitening there. Let's see. I think you can see it a little bit there. I'm very harsh on reviewing cards because PSA 10s are tough, and graders and the people that are grading your cards are going to be tough on them. So you want to do as thorough a review and be as tough as possible. This was a random purchase I was just on eBay's auction. I got this for like $8. Some cards I buy just as like a throw-in to make grading costs a little cheaper. I typically do everything in bulk, and the more you grade, the cheaper it is. If you are thinking about like shipping costs, I typically ship with USPS insured shipping, which kind of get a little pricey, but this is a cool card. Hidden Fates, I believe. Yes, it's mint. These hit some of the Hidden Fates cards. I think most of them are pretty easy to grade. So that one's probably gonna get graded. All right, let's see. This is last USPS shirt. Ready Post. All right. See what we got. I wonder if it's another Ninetales. All right. What can it be? Oh, I forgot I bought this. Umbreon's like one of my favorite Pokemon. And if I see these rainbow rares of any of the evolutions, like the Umbreon, Sylveon, Espeon, come for like a decent price and mint condition, I'll try to snatch them up. This is great. Let's see the back. Some dust. Looks good so far. Big reveal. 1, 2. Is that dust on the bottom? Yep. This is very mint. I got this for probably like $45. I don't really know what these go for, to be honest, in a PSA 10. It's in my tracking sheet, I believe, somewhere. Umbreon 154. PSA 10s go for like 170 in my notes. PSA 10 rate is 31%. So about 1 in 3 will get a 10. Yeah. But I like this card a lot. I have kind of a bias, even if something's on my, like lower on my my profit list. If I like the card, I'll typically, budget a bit more than my budget to buy it. But there you have it. Let's do a review. So Umbreon, got the Lucario, 1 Ninetales, 2 Ninetales, Ghastly and Curlia, Chien-Pao, another Ninetales, got the Iron Boulder. Let's move the trash, move the scissors, another Ninetales, only 1 Metagross. All in all, I think this was pretty good. I think in terms of grading, like, that's going to get graded, that's going to get graded. The Chien-Pao, I think, was good, if I remember. Yeah, that's going to get graded. Iron Boulder is TBD, because I need to unscrew this. Metagross. Corners are really good. Centering's really bad. But for centering, you can get, I'll say, lucky with PSA, so I'll probably grade it. See if I get lucky. I think some of these Ninetales were good. This one's not good. That's the one bad one. This one where the centering was a bit off in the front, but the corners are good, so I'll get graded. I think this one was good. Get graded. This is another one where the center was off in the back, but corners are good. Get graded. Curlia, 2 scratched up in the front. Won't get graded. Ghastly. I'll probably grade this. Yeah. So that was pretty good, actually. 2 no grades. 1's a maybe. 8 I am going to grade. See what cards I can show off real quickly. Bought this. This is 6 CGC10 Mewtwo EX. The back is really, really nice on this. It still has the eBay authenticity guarantee sticker on it. But I'll show the front, like a couple swirls. This is so sick. This is the era I grew up into. EX era. Sweet. I graded this myself. These are so hard to grade, but Noctowl is like my favorite Pokemon, so Hoot I love. This I'm never going to sell. Get rid of that. I bought this. I found this randomly for like $80 when they were going for like $150, and I just snatched it up. I think it's super cool. Again, one of the most popular cards right now from the Scarlet and Violet era. I thought this was really sick. I got this and picked this up in the Japanese. Only a 7, but, Shiny Rayquaza, it's so cool. Another card I probably won't sell ever. Poncho Pikachu. It's a little more pricey, but I just thought it was so cool. So I love that. I'll probably sell this at some point, but I thought from an investment standpoint, this Charizard's really cool. Older promo, so not many of them are going to be kept. This was before like the Pokemon boom, so not many of them are going to be kept well, by kids and collectors. So getting these in a decent grade can be difficult, and just finding one in decent condition can be difficult. So I think this has a good potential to go up in value in the long term. And I bought this. I want to find the bottom in a decent price. I got this in the 9. I think the legend cards are so cool. They're a little trickier to display because, PSA labels vertical, this card's horizontal. So from a display piece perspective, I think if you have like a frame that you can frame this, top, bottom that look cool, I think I might try to do that, but I need to find the bottom. I have the top, need to find the bottom. These cards are sick. I recommend, if you haven't seen the legend sets, go check them out. They're really, really cool. But yeah, overall pretty good. I think 8 of 11 is a great hit rate. Typically, my success rate in buying cards on eBay is like around 60% I grade. And then the other 40% I'll just sell for a loss. But yeah, let me know what cards you're buying. If you have any questions about what I'm buying, kind of how I do this, let me know in the comments. I'll make a video and I'll respond to any comment. If you like these types of videos, feel free to leave a like, and definitely appreciate anyone that subscribes. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day wherever you are. And I'll catch you all in the next video.